Yo, what's up, every pony? Is Dark Pony 56, and today we're reacting to a creepy My Little Pony fanfic reading called The Friendship Test by Grimdark. Now, this is supposed to be a creepypasta reading. Just to put it out there, I do not own any of this content. This is none of my content. And viewer discretion is advised. These stories are creepy. So, if you're a fan of My Little Pony, and you do not want your vision, or pretty much your look of the ponies to be ruined, I suggest you click off this video now. And especially if you're a fan of Twilight, Sunset Shimmer. Oh my god. I meant Starlight Glimmer. If you're a fan of Starlight Glimmer, I guess you should not watch this, as this is involving her. Alright. So, let's just enjoy this.
Warning. The following reading contains subject matter that some listeners... Warning. The following reading contains subject matter that some listeners might find disturbing. Listener discretion is advised.
Just to put out there, this honestly is a creepy looking background. Honestly, I would not recommend this, guys, because honestly, I love My Little Pony, and this is probably going to ruin it for me. You know, I'm not going to be able to, look at the ponies the same way again. But I'm doing this, one, because I want to see how dark the fandom can be. Because I know there's the creeps of the fandom. There's the ones that are dark, like the one who made Cupcakes. I'm just gonna say, the brony fandom is good and bad. Every fandom has their normal people, like the ones who watch it, maybe make a little bit of content and whatever. Then there are the people that go too far or make their own dark theories. I've listened to these readings just to see how dark and twisted some bronies can be. Oh my god. All I can say is, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to expect. I was reading another one, another creepypasta, but it got boring at the beginning, so I kind of lost interest in it. But it was the number one of the creepypasta list on YouTube. But it was an hour and something long. And it did not, to me, it just got boring. So, this is going to ruin My Little Pony for me. I know it. Because... Alright, enough of me stalling. Let's just get into this. The Lost Narrator Halloween Horror. Hallowed Horrors.
Dead weight. That is what Twilight's limbs felt like, as her mind finally stirred to consciousness. Her eyes fluttered as she tried to focus on her surroundings, allowing them to adjust to the faint light in the cold confines of this unfamiliar place.
Alright guys, I'm back. But just to say, this is going to be probably maybe a 2-part video, just because I'm not going to be able to really do an entire video on this, just because my mom's coming home and I have to go home and then all that stuff. So it's going to be a 2-part video, but yeah. Enjoy.
5 bodies stood motionless. Twilight's heart began to race. Her first instinct was to lighten the room with her magic, but her horn refused to respond. Her breath began to quicken as she looked for windows, doors, anything that could help her identify the location. Instead, all she could see were stone bare walls. It was at that same moment that she spotted each of her friends. They stood frozen in a circle around the room, their eyes shut as if in a peaceful sleep. With no obvious light source, Twilight strained to make out what illuminated their bodies. When she focused hard enough, she could make out a single translucent sliver of magic that surrounded them like a ring. Her eyes darted to her own body, and she realized that she was surrounded by what seemed to be a spell. Though it was rare, this spell was unmistakable. Across the room, Fluttershy began to whimper softly as she too came to consciousness.
Fluttershy?
Twilight asked, trying to maintain her composure.
Twilight, where are we? Don't move, Fluttershy. The spell holding us in place is dangerous. Whatever you do, don't leave the circle. Do you understand?
Fluttershy merely nodded in response. Why? What's going on, Twi? Applejack asked. Twilight and Fluttershy turned to see their friend with her hoof raised. She hesitated to take a step after she heard Twilight's warning.
It's old magic. Something that was once used to contain dangerous things. Or dangerous ponies. Anything that leaves the rim of this circle will be met with a shock. A tip of the hoof can send a wave of electrical current through the body. But anything more than that can be deadly.
Twilight explained, her expression grave. Ugh, that doesn't make a lick of sense, Twi. Who in Equestria would do such a thing? Applejack asked angrily.
What's going on? Applejack? Is that you?
Rarity called out groggily.
Hey! What's going on?
Rainbow Dash interjected.
My head feels swimmy, no good, yucky.
Alright, I'm back, guys.
Pinkie Pie added.
Don't move! Keep your hooves inside the ring until I can figure out how to get us out of here.
Very good, Twilight. I knew I could count on you to keep every pony safe before our little test.
Twilight's ears perked up at the seventh voice in the room. Her head snapped to the source of the sound. She tried to focus her eyes on it. Twilight knew that voice.
Starlight? What's going on? And how did we get here?
Twilight asked cautiously. Starlight Glimmer slowly stepped out from a dark corner and used her magic to ignite the torches resting on each wall. Her face was blank of any emotion.
A short time ago, I had a thought. You see, my magic seems to be just as powerful as yours, which is quite impressive given the fact that I am still a unicorn. And that got me thinking, is the so-called magic of friendship really all it's cracked up to be?
She asked, positioning herself in the middle of the circle of friends.
What are you talking about? Just let us out of here!
Rainbow Dash insisted, ruffling her wings and suppressing the urge to take off in flight.
All in good time, Rainbow, all in good time. Now, where was I? Yes. Twilight, I am a grown mare with enough magic to con an entire village out of their cutie marks, alter a time travel spell, assist in the reconstruction of the Crystal Heart, brainwash you all without breaking a sweat, and take on the entire Changeling Hive. Does that sound like some pony who still needs lessons in the magic of friendship?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I realize that I don't need your friendship, and I certainly don't need the second-rate magic that it gave to all of you. Still, you six are impressive. You've saved Equestria enough times to warrant some attention. I merely want to test your magic against my own. I want to see what happens when the 6 spirits of harmony are forced to face the traits that they embody. Maybe then we will know what true power friendship has in Equestria.
You don't know what you're saying, Starlight. You've seen firsthoof how powerful friendship can be. I thought you embraced it and understood where you went wrong.
I did try. I did everything you stupid little ponies said would bring my life fulfillment, but you can't erase a lifetime of emptiness and disappointment. Your petty friendship tests can't be assigned to me like school Philly homework. And even after I proved myself, I still wasn't given a throne in your castle or a real place in Ponyville. And it's all because of my past. You still can't trust me, can you? If you ponies had seen what I tried to do in the past, you all would have sent me to Tartarus, had Twilight not stopped you. Friendship is a lie!
Starlight screamed